Hello, welcome to another video from 10x Investor Education. Today in this video, I would like to focus on a few sectors where most of my money is, and I have been investing in these sectors for last few months, and I believe strongly this continue, the momentum and the money flows will continue in these sectors in 2021. So I simplified this, calling it as 4 C's of investing for 2021. So these sectors are cannabis, COVID, crypto, clean energy. So these are all 4 C's. Again, cannabis, COVID, crypto, clean energy. So I will show briefly what I have money in the sectors, which stocks I have invested heavily. So disclaimer, this is not an advice, not to advise to buy any of the stocks, but purely this is what I am having in my portfolio. I am not a financial advisor. Please contact your financial advisor before buying in any of the stocks. And also please click the like button and subscribe to the bottom of the video so that you don't miss any notifications. I'm on Twitter because video taking takes long time, so I post every day on Twitter if I buy things or sell things, or if what I think other things. So remember, the State of the Union speech is February coming soon, and last time when Biden took oath, before that a lot of cannabis and as well as clean energy stocks exploded quite significantly. So based on this expectation speech, I think Biden is still going to focus infrastructure and clean energy. So I believe some of these stocks will have a lot of momentum before the State of the Union speech. Okay, so first starting with cannabis. So if you look at these my videos, I focused on cannabis stocks as well as a lot of COVID stocks. As you can see, a lot of COVID stocks. A lot of the videos are account acquisition and via Sorrento, VXRT. I also started buying a new stock I will mention, and also clean energy. So clean energy. I started video around beginning of the new year, focusing on plug, BE, fuel cell, solar, Renesol, and also crypto. So as you guys know, I videoed about Bitcoin mining and crypto mining stocks for almost 3 months. So this is my first video predicting how the 10x will happen in these mining stocks. Most of these stocks have crossed 10x right now, because these stocks, when I started buying, they were $1 to $3 range. Now they are, both of them, RIOT and MARA, are more than $30. I think they are around $40 now. So I described a lot of other mining companies coming into the field and how they are going to, hundreds of more Bitcoin mining companies, and a lot of the money I also invested in some of the OTC Bitcoin mining stocks. So I will describe what my picks are, where my money is right now. So to give you a summary, these are the 4 critical sectors I still think going to explode in 2021, where you will make a lot of money. So these are starting with cannabis. Okay, let's start with cannabis. So most of my money in cannabis is in TLRY, Aphria, Canopy Growth, SNDL. Okay, SNDL is penny stock. I bought around 15 cents. I think it's already $1.50, 10x right now. And TLRY, when I started making videos around like 2 months back, it was $9. Now it is around $40. Similarly with Aphria. So if you missed those videos, please go and take a look at some of those videos. The reason is, yes, they have gone up a lot, doesn't mean it's the end of cannabis. Okay, the reasons are, these companies, for example, TLRY used to trade around $120 at the peak. So these companies, they were losing money for years. Okay, this year where there is a lot of turning around coming for these companies. For example, TLRY had multiple partnerships to sell cannabis in Europe and other places, and a lot of good news. And also TLRY has agreement with GW Pharma to supply cannabis. So for medical, so it's going to be huge for TLRY. There's a reason why the stock went up by almost 20-30% last 2 days. Okay, Aphria had a great quarter a few weeks back, and Jazz Pharma bought GW Pharma. So these lot of this within last 1 week. There are a lot of news that coming up cannabis sector that had a lot of momentum that drove the stocks up. So the good thing is if one stock has a good news, it's taking the whole sector up. So Cannabis Growth also had a good news today that they'll be profitable soon. So what does this really mean? So they basically is turnaround time for cannabis sector, and they're going to make ton of money this year coming from this year. And still, if democratic government going to legalize marijuana across the US, that is another huge exploding factor, because just not even government involvement, not even without the government involvement, these companies, they are just growing and growing up every day based on their revenues and the potential agreements. So lot of the stocks went up a last 3 days, 4 days. So I think I expect some correction, some drop next couple of days hopefully, and that is when you need to buy, because these are at the peak right now. Okay, so coming back to crypto. So as you guys know, I predicted okay, so on the first video, I took my crypto first video about RIOT and MARA. I predicted not just MicroStrategy, a lot of companies going to buy crypto Bitcoin instead of buying gold and instead of buying treasury. So that's exactly happening. People are dumping gold, people are dumping treasury. Every company is following MicroStrategy, a lot of other companies, and recently the effect is Tesla effect. Tesla, which is $1.5 billion, which is a lot of their free cash, has started buying few months back into Bitcoin, and their Bitcoin was already up close to 35 to 40%. So, and Tesla also started taking Bitcoin to buy cars. So that is a huge thing, and I expect a lot of companies to follow soon. And as you guys know, Bitcoin is short supply. There is not enough mining capacity to meet the demand, and the price keep going to go up. But at the same time, it almost went up by like $8,000 in last 2 days. There will be some resistance around $50,000, but I don't think it's the end of the Bitcoin. There is still a lot of room to go, because a lot of companies still going to follow. So what does it mean for Bitcoin growth? So every time, as I told in a couple of videos, every time Bitcoin goes up 10%, these miners is going to go by 20 to 30%. That's exactly happened last 2 days. Bitcoin is up like 20% last 2 days, and mining stocks are up by 60% in 2 days. It's not just the advantage of these mining stocks is you can hedge them. So what I mean is I can buy covered calls, I can buy cash covered puts to reduce the risk. So as soon as I can buy MARA stock at $40, I can get $20 premium on covered calls, almost 50% premium. So I'm reducing the risk by doing covered calls at another 40% up, and also 50% premium. So I'm reducing the risk. Even if Bitcoin price falls, if, for example, Bitcoin price falls from 45K to 35K, you don't have anything to do. You can't hedge. So whereas these stocks, you can hedge them easily by selling puts, cash covered puts, and doing covered calls. So the overall return is going to be high in these mining stocks. Okay, so there are a lot of mining stocks came up, and I still have a lot of them, including Hive, Hut 8 Mining. So, but most of my money is still in MARA and RIOT, because I think they are the blue chip miners. They have the largest BTC mining capacity, and they are the highest market cap, and RIOT has a new CEO as well. So I think my money is still safe with these miners, and I'm still going to do a lot of covered calls. I'm going to still buy on dips. For example, last time when Bitcoin hit $30,000, the RIOT and MARA went up to almost $17, $18. So I loaded them again, and I'm happy. I'm doing covered calls, getting that money easily now. So So far crypto and cannabis. Let's get into COVID. So COVID stocks, as you guys know, have been fire for last almost a year. And I'm not including Novavax Moderna because they went up too much anyway. They are 60 to $20 billion companies. So for example, Oxygen I bought at few cents, and Dynavax, Sorrento, they have huge potential in my view, and they have highly rated. Dynavax is working on a vaccine seriously with a lot of partnerships, and Sorrento has antibody drug that is very potential to get FDA approval, and Inovio has in vaccine as well. VXRT, the previous vaccine results were not good, but they are still proceeding with phase 2 and phase 3 for their tablet vaccine. So recently, this is the new one, VERU. So this is both in oncology pipeline, has a good oncology pipeline, and recently they had a good news on their COVID-19 drug. So that's the reason I started buying. I think it went up recently yesterday and today with a lot of potential. Okay, so those are the COVID stocks, and a lot of my money is in this as well. And this, so for example, so RIOT and MARA went up, TLRY went up these 2 days, and these COVID stocks went down today. So whenever the stocks dip, I buy those sectors, and whenever the stocks go up, I buy covered calls. So that's the reason why you can always hedge with these stocks. Next, coming to clean energy, clean energy. So I see a lot of money getting pumped into clean energy this year as well. So I have seen in my previous portfolios how much I'm invested into fuel cells, Renesol, and Plug. So still I believe in hydrogen and these solar companies. There are a lot of ETFs that you can TAN, ICL, and you can invest into. The summary is it doesn't matter. The summary is these are the sectors still going to see a lot of money for 2021, and there is still a lot of potential. So I'll keep buying them whenever they dip, and I think I have a lot of potential for these companies to grow revenues and profits and stock price to grow up. So hopefully you got the summary. 4 C's of investing for 2021: cannabis, COVID, crypto, clean energy. Please, if you like the video, please click the like button. Please turn on the notifications, and see you on my next video. Thank you.